Star Diamond Styles, Karen Lynn Dixon, and I'm here at Smartwich at the Bean. We're going to be interviewing Chef Michael Guerreri, who is the founder and innovator of Smartwich. Smartwich is the healthiest, amazing sandwich to hit New York City. It pairs really well with a good cup of coffee. And we're here to try it out today.
Buddha body, Buddha nature. Beneath your Gucci.
Hey guys.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, it's an absolute pleasure, really. Anytime.
Tell us a bit about your story, how this came about.
So I kept looking at all these coffee concepts here in New York, and it kind of bothered me a bit that all these places have this sort of highway fast food grab and go kind of concepts. And I figured some fantastic fresh coffee here. Why not make some fantastic fresh Smartwiches? You know, it was about having some serious fresh. Oh, wait, now I have my timer going on. Trying to take out that roasted stew. It's nothing like it. It's like butter, like total butter. Check this out. I'm gonna take this thing over here. All right, and this is what Smartwich is all about. Look at this. Paper thin, beautiful, and I gotta tell you, this has gotta be the most tasty roasted beef I've ever made in my life. Come on, I can't beat that. Coming back to the States, because I've been abroad almost 20 years. I lived in Lisbon. Yes, I'm originally from Naples, from Italy. I lived in Lisbon for about 18 years, and I grew up in New York as a kid. So I put the three cultures between the bread. We've taken handmade Portuguese breads. I worked with the Portuguese community. My friend Enrique makes me the most fantastic handmade bread, which is called pão saloio. And it's just, there's nothing like it. There are no two breads alike. I mean, the beauty about this concept is nothing is cookie cutter over here. This is all about differentiality, originality, and freshness. The Italian side of it was the olive oil base. I mean, I didn't grow up with mayonnaise and these sort of fatty sauces sometimes that we may use to wet a sandwich. The New York bar is the fast eating, you know, and I think the fast eating need to have a little change as well. You know, people are grabbing all these food all the time, running about. Everybody has these busy schedules. I figured, why not give this sort of freshness? Grab it quickly, but at the end of the day, feel fantastic after it. This is our crudo sandwich. All these vegetables are cut up beautifully thin like carpaccio. My upbringing in Italy with our carpaccios and meats and all these other beautiful things, we get these fantastic vegetables, cut them paper thin, do a beautiful mixture of them. I mean, again, everything made at the moment. We put all this stuff together. Some wonderful chopped kale, as you can see. Look how beautiful this is coming together with all these fantastic colors. We're gonna add a little bit of fresh beans in there. Nothing like a nice sprinkle of salt and pepper. Gotta have a little bit of this. Okay? And then this is a olive oil base. One thing at Smartwich, everything is olive oil based. I don't use any dairy. I don't use any of these fatty sauces. A little mustard in there, nothing more. Giving this a beautiful little twist. Then this baby goes into the Portuguese bread. Now if you notice here, we take all this inside of the bread out so you're not bloated. Nothing more about going into a sandwich place and pretty much eating a sandwich and then walking out of there and be like, oh God, I wish I didn't eat all that. Cut. Okay, get ready for some artwork, people. Look how gorgeous that is. Can you ask for anything more than that? Now, if you're a vegetarian, guarantee you're gonna be in heaven, and if you're not, you're not gonna miss the meat. We have about 8 different types of Smartwiches. I thought the idea was to keep it simple. We covered a tremendous amount of variety of foods. Any vegan that walks in here, completely happy. Vegetarian that walks in here, completely happy. Truck driver, meat eater that wants to walk out here and be like, whoa, I'm not hungry, they're happy. Light eating, very happy. So there's really no end to the simplicity of the menu that I created with the minimal offer that we put on there as well.
No, it's super. And this place is wonderful. This is the Bean.
Yeah, and
so
that
how
was,
does that work with your?
Well, it works fantastic. I mean, I have to say, after studying all these concepts here in New York, the Bean for me is one of those few companies that's hands-on, it's privately owned. We opened up late last summer, so we're going into probably our 6th month.
Oh my God, what a feast! We have so much here to try.
That's what Smartwich is all about. Good food, feast without feeling bloated.
Nice, I like it. So which one are we going to start with?
Listen, let's do the most popular one. I love the chicken, which is done with a fantastic fresh pastrami spread. Okay. People travel miles for this Smartwich, all right? So we definitely have to take a bite into this because it's probably one of the most unique Smartwiches I've ever created in my life, all right?
So should we toast? Yeah.
I say we toast. Why not? Hey, let's toast to the new location. It's opening up in a couple of weeks, which is located on Broadway, right near Union Square, Broadway and 12th, at the Bean location, all right?
Great. Well,
cheers.
Here's to Smartwich.
Here's to Smartwich.
Cheers.
Take a bite of that and let me know what you think.
God. Wow.
Orgasmic, right?
Maybe.
There you go. Come down and have yourself a Smartwich orgasm too.
Okay, so this is really cool. I just ate like maybe, I don't know, 3 sandwiches, and I'm still not totally full because I see a plate of dessert in front of me.
Well, let me tell you, this is called a pastel de nata. And when I went to Portugal, it was one of those things that kept me there almost 18 years. I bit into one of these things, and I was a zombie. Yeah, these was created by the monks during the 17th century,
Okay.
17th, 18th century. And the nuns years back used to use egg whites for starching purposes for clothing.
Oh, okay.
And they gave all the egg yolks to the monks.
Yeah.
And we have our pastel de nata, which is Portugal's iconic dessert.
Yes.
And I have a Portuguese couple,
Yeah?
friends of mine,
Make this for
yes, Julian, Raul, they make these for us and we bake them off here. Now, prepare yourself.
Okay,
I'm telling you right now, this is going to blow you away. A little powdered sugar on there. Now I'm just going to put a little hint of cinnamon.
Nice.
All right? Pick one of those babies up and bite into it and tell me what you think.
Oh, come on.
I'll tell you, in Portugal, this is one of those things that people walk around, they eat them all day. Why not here? So, os produtos portugueses. Bom proveito. Estás a gostar? Diga sim.